The army's been taking to the skies over France to hone its battle skills both from above and on the ground. As part of the training exercise Urban Warrior, the Army Air Corps has been supporting troops and tanks in a mock-up town in the north of the country. In part 4 of her special reports, Julie Knox spends time with the aircrews providing aerial intelligence.
672 Squadron from 9 Regiment Army Air Corps has another fight in its sights. While the Lynx Mark 9 are on desert operations, the Mark 7s are looking beyond, anticipating future combat.
What we're training for here is a kind of post-counterinsurgency, a post-Afghanistan operation, which is against a credible kind of opposition who've got tanks, who've got kind of potentially aircraft, but have got other vehicles, armoured vehicles, that sort of thing. So a lot more highly equipped enemy. We're looking at other threats that there are in the world. We need to be prepared to fight against that type of opposition.
By 2020, Lynx Wildcat will be in service. The camera it's fitted with effectively makes it a spy in the sky.
We've got a terminal that the troops on the ground can use, which is called a Longhorn terminal. And what they've done is they've put it through Wi-Fi, which is rigged up all over the training area. And then that Wi-Fi signal is picked up by the tablets that the observer controllers are using, so that they literally can see what we see in the palm of their hand.
The MX-15 is controlled by the crewman in the back of the cab.
You've got 3 different lenses. You've got EO wide, which will give a broad picture of the area. However, you can get an EO narrow, which you can go in detail into target areas such as buildings and coverts and bridges and vulnerable points and that.
You can play around with the settings on it, so things that are not necessarily stood next to a window or a doorway can be brought out from the darkness. It's a massive enabler for the guys, so to be able to be sort of part of it and providing an awesome capability is exciting.
Flying really close to the guys, the guys kind of really enjoy that support from aviation. They've not also been used to that direct support, especially in training. Because of the effort that we've put into Afghanistan, we've not been able to provide the guys in training the support with helicopters that we would like to. And so they've been starved of that, and so they really appreciate when we are able to support them on training exercises like this.
And Urban Warriors facilities give aircrews a chance for extra training, hovering in a cityscape and practicing the drills they'd do if they had soldiers fast roping out the doors. Precision movements, testing teamwork, with the crewmen looking out for hazards.
Once we're above those buildings, we don't really have any ground references, so it's teaching the guys to pick a marker from quite a way out to maintain a good hover on the ground, so at least the guys can deploy out the aircraft safely.
Improvising an airfield and sustaining themselves without the facilities they may be used to on established operations is another element of this test, boosting the air troopers' expeditionary experience. In tomorrow's final special report, I'll be on the ground with the infantry in the thick of a battle, 2020 style. Julie Knox, Forces News, Northern France.